What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to go over a set that might have mixed reviews. I really love this character. This is probably arguably the most popular character in the Marvel Universe. There might be one that's more popular, but overall, an extremely iconic, popular character. And we're getting an awesome concept of a LEGO set, but I think this LEGO set is going to disappoint a lot of people. So I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on this set. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please comment down below. It'll definitely help the channel, help the community. Shout out to everyone that watches this video, comments, likes the video. You're really helping the channel, helping the community, but let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the Iron Man MK4 bust. This is item number 76327. The set is 436 pieces. You get 390 LEGO Insider points, and it retails for $60. This comes out June 1st, 2025, and I love busts. I love the concept of it. I have been hoping that we've gotten or will get more Star Wars busts in the future. So I definitely love the concept, and I love that LEGO's doing it. However, I think this one is kind of pretty bad. I love Iron Man. Iron Man, I think, is probably arguably the most popular character in the movies. I think there's a good argument Spider-Man might be a little more popular, but nonetheless, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., everyone loves him. Extremely iconic character and really has just a huge following. Iron Man's my favorite, so it's definitely nice to see this set. I will say I'm a little shocked that LEGO did not make this an $80 set. I am really blown away by that. I'm not saying that this is a good price. I think it's still a little bit expensive for what you get. But really shocked that LEGO did not make this insanely expensive. So I guess that's a benefit. Hopefully we see kind of drop downs in prices. Again, I still think this is way overpriced, but you get what I'm saying. So right off the bat, I definitely like the chest, shoulder. It, resembles Iron Man a little bit, but the helmet is just this is what destroys it for me. I think it is a very bad iteration. I think they should have made the helmet much larger. The top part just makes it look funny, and I think they could have done way better, but they really cheaped out and didn't really want to put any more money into it. They probably could have made more custom pieces to make it look better, and I think this just really destroys the set. Now, is this going to sell? I think there's a possibility we could still make some money with this set in retirement, but this is going to be brutal for me to decide whether I want to invest in it or not. Do I think there's money in it? Yes, but I really struggle investing in things that I just am not happy with because, if it doesn't sell, I'll build it. That's how I like to operate and how I like to invest in. But it's a little, the helmet, the size, it's just off to me, and I'm really struggling if I want to invest in it. It's awesome that we're actually getting minifigures. And it's great that, his shoulders pop out, the missile launcher. That is awesome. I definitely like that aspect of it. But I have to come at it from the view of maybe, these are the first ones. There's another one which I'm going to make a video on. But the first ones might be passed up because they're considered bad. But the next ones might be amazing, and people want to go crazy buying those. And then they make more busts in the future. And as a result, it could really pump this set up. That can happen. And why is that? It's the Star Wars helmet theme and collecting, where everyone wants to collect the complete set. And I think that's really what's going to be the driving force for me to buy some. Am I going to go crazy with this? I like to buy 100 of sets if I can have the ability that I have a lot of faith in. No, I don't think I will, but could there be 10, maybe 20 of these? I think there's a potential. Especially maybe in the $48 range. Do I think it will hit 48? Yeah, I definitely think it will. Below that, it's going to be hard. And the question is, how long is this set going to be out for? Is it going to be out for 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years? I have to look at the Star-Lord helmet, that kind of set, which is a Marvel. I want to say generally Disney and Marvel sets are out for a lot longer than 2 years. We can get lucky. It all depends on if this, is an exclusive or not. That is a big factor on how long sets are out for. But this is where I need your thoughts and opinions. How do you feel about this set? I see them coming out with a bunch of these sets, and that I think is really going to drive up the price for this in the long run. I definitely see this having less inventory compared to other sets right now, because I think they're going to make better sets in the future. of different Marvel characters, the Avengers. They're going to make them all. Well, almost all of them. So it's interesting. Brick Economy has this at a retail price of $69.99 right now. I'm curious why they have that price. I wonder if that's like UK or Canada or something. But as you can see, the sub theme is bus. So we definitely got one more, which I'll make a video on, and we're gonna get more in the future. I am confident of that, and that's the play that I'm focusing on. Not because I think this set is awesome. I love the concept of it, of an Iron Man bust, but like I said, I do not like that helmet. It really throws everything off and really is a destroyer for me. But the fact that there's going to be more, I have to invest in this set. But the question is, how many and at what price? So we've already got an Iron Man helmet, which I really think is a bad iteration, but maybe my thought and logic is a little bit skewed and wrong, because that Iron Man helmet, I think this is a horrible rendition of the Iron Man helmet. It retailed for $60, roughly the same piece count, $480, and it's got a value right now of $143.64. So maybe, even though this one looks funny and odd, this one could have huge potential. This helmet, that's a solid investment. And if I was investing back then, I definitely would have bought this. I just, started shortly after. So I definitely think, because how well this helmet did, I'm definitely going to invest in the bust, hands down. But I need to hear how you feel about it. Are you going to buy a few just in case? Are you going to avoid it? Are you going to go absolutely crazy, buy 100 of these? Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. I definitely value your opinion as an investor, and I want to hear and see how you feel about this helmet. So while you're commenting down below, we're going to take a look at some Iron Man sets to kind of gauge how well they've done. So, we've got the Iron Man MK5 Brickheads. That one's currently out right now. We got the Iron Man MK50 Brickheads, which was retail for $10. Got a value right now of $40.48. We got this horrible Iron Man, like, construction type figure. Retail for $15, value of $49.94. We got Iron Man versus the Fighting Drone. Retail for $4.99, value of $21.03. The Iron Man Extremist Seaport Battle, retail for $20, value of $49.95. I mean, we're seeing a lot of green with Iron Man. I think Iron Man is such a strong character, and arguably the most popular. I think there's a potential Spider-Man is more popular. But cooler, I definitely think Iron Man. Hands down. But we got the Marvel Studios Iron Man, the art, we got 120, value of $169.99. The Iron Man Hulkbuster vs. AIM Agent, retail for $39.99, value of $66.46. The Iron Man Armory, retail for $30, value of $65. I mean, just look at all of these. All right, we got the original Iron Man, item number 41590, retail for $10, value of $40. I mean, that's a 300% profit. That is absolutely a great investment. So yeah, I'm definitely confident in Iron Man. Even these ugly sets, they're doing pretty decent. So maybe I think I should probably try to score at least 20 of them. So let's take a look at the minifigures. So let's see how he's doing. So we got this Iron Man, $18.95. Wow, the Iron Man from Toy Fair 2012, which I should make a video on that, $1,828.68. If anyone knows anything about that, comment down below. That's interesting. We got the Mark 7, $29.40. The Mark 42, $17.92. Scuba Iron Man, which is awesome, $39.07. The Mark 46, $39.99. Love the old school Iron Man, $13.06. The Mark 47, $31.44. So overall, Iron Man's pulling in some pretty decent money, considering Marvel figures are really low value, probably anywhere from $2 to $5. So sometimes you get a little bit more, but they're just mass produced. So Iron Man's pulling in some cheddar. That's nice to see. So like I said, we've got some busts before. Let's take a look at one in particular. So we got a Star Wars one. This one retailed for $39.99. It's a promotional, but it's got a value of $114.40. Is this the best Darth Vader? No, but it's doing extremely well. And, Star Wars is on a different level than Marvel, but I definitely think there's money in bust. And the question is, at what level can the Iron Man bust compare to the Darth Vader? Could the Iron Man hit $80? If it hits $80, I will buy 50. Like, if I think it could hit 80, I will buy a ton. Well, I'll try to. Because if I could get it on sale for $48, $80 to win. Do you think this could hit 100? This is why I make these videos, so we can begin talking about it. I'm hoping that you look at other people's comments to see how other investors feel about this set, so I definitely need to hear how you feel. While you're commenting, let's take a look at some sets on eBay. So we got the Iron Man helmet, 125, 127, 130, 130, $50 open, 39 open, 130, 125. Absolutely solid investment. 140, 129.99, $139.95, $60 open. I mean, this is a phenomenal investment. This is what I search for when I try to buy Star Wars helmets. I want that $120, $130 range. And this is an ugly Iron Man helmet. And I think that's an ugly Iron Man bust. So the fact that this one's doing well, I think there's a chance that the bust could do very, very well. Alright, so let's take a look at some other Iron Man sets. We got item number 41604, the Brickheads, the MK50, $39.99, $10.99, pre-owned, $44.99, $39.99, $39.60, $23 open, $6 pre-owned, $25.95, $38.99, $75, $24.99. So doing really, really solid. I love that this one's doing awesome. And then next up is the Iron Man Art, item number 31199. $169.95. The much larger one, $400 pre-owned. That's amazing. $95.99 pre-owned, $340. See, this is what it's about. 3 of those, if you got them on discount, you're making some money. $172.99. This one's going up slowly but surely. $170, $169.95, $164. I think there's a potential this one could hit $200 one day. So yeah, after seeing how all the other Iron Man sets have done and how the helmet has done, I kind of have faith in this. I hate to say it, but this is definitely going to be on the watch list for me. Depends on where it's available, how long it's out, but I'm buying a few just in case. I'll make a follow-up video. We'll see how well this one does. And yeah, I'm kind of digging it. So definitely probably at least 10, maybe 20. I don't know if I'll go beyond that. So I hope you have a great day and a great night. But as always, please do your own research. Have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.